Hello everyone. As you know from my email from last Friday, we will not be meeting for class this Thursday. Unfortunately, I have to be at a conference down in the valley, and I can't yet be in two places at once, so that means that we will not be having class this week. But we will resume class on Thursday, January 30th, I believe. The 30th is the correct date? Yep. However, since it's the first week of class, there are some things that I would like you to work on completing on your own since we don't have class together this morning. First things first, I would like you to access our course Moodle page and take some time to look around, familiarize yourself, see what you can see, do a little bit of exploring. You can see there's some important information in course links, assignment sheets and guidelines, and then information is broken down by week. So I've included a list of the tasks for you to work on here, and I wanted to talk through each of these things briefly with you. So the week 1 materials will give you access to everything that you need to read for class for today. So we've got the syllabus here, which I'd like you to take some time to read through, and once you've read through the syllabus, on Moodle there is a syllabus quiz that you will take, and that will be due by 11:59 p.m. on Friday, I believe. Yes. So you'll want to get that done as soon as possible. And here is a little bit of information just kind of giving us a general introduction into what children's literature is, which is what this class is. It's not a lot of detailed information, and we will be covering some of it again in more depth when we meet for class on the 30th, but I just wanted to give you kind of a general understanding of what we're doing in the class so that you kind of know where we're going. The other document here is the genre group book titles. So this document is how you will determine which books you need to buy for the class. So you'll see here that there are different genres listed. So we've got fantasy here, graphic novels, contemporary realistic fiction, multimedia, and verse novels. So for each of these different genres, I would like you to label each book as your first, second, third, or fourth choice. So what I recommend doing is doing a little bit of Googling about these different books. I would maybe check out Amazon, maybe some Goodreads reviews, to see kind of what sounds like something that you'd be interested in. And once you have done that, I would like you to email me your preferred titles by Tuesday the 28th, and that way I will be able to disseminate the books appropriately. I will try to give everyone at least 1 or 2 of their first choices if possible, so that you'll be able to read the books that you want. And I will have this information for us in class when we meet on the 30th. So do not buy any books yet until we meet in class on the 30th, after you've chosen which different books you would like in your first, second, third, fourth choices. If you have questions about how to do that or need further explanation, please just let me know. But basically, you're just going to go through each of the genres, and let's say I know that I love Neil Gaiman, so that book would be my first choice. So I would type first choice here. I am interested in Liesl and Poe based on what research I've done, and Unlunden sounds interesting to me as well. And then finally, my fourth choice is Gregor and the Overlander, and I would go through that and do the same process for each of the different genres. Excuse me. Once I've done that, I will just go ahead and download this as a document or a PDF, and then send it to me. Send it to melody.neeson@npc.edu, and you can find my email address also on our syllabus. So, sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. So once again, it's super important that you get your genre group book selections to me by Tuesday the 28th so that I can figure out who is going to be reading what to give it to you all in class on Thursday the 3rd. So then, once you've completed all of this, the very last thing I'd like you to do is complete a student information sheet, which just gives me a little bit of information about you. By Thursday at 11:59 p.m., you can find the document here, which you can fill out, and then you will upload it to Moodle. So to prepare for next week then, you'll want to take a look at the week 2 reading materials. And for the week 2 reading materials, we're going to be delving into a little bit of the history of children's literature. And so there are a few different things for you to read for class on Thursday the 30th. And you will also complete your first quote comment questions, which are due by 7:45 a.m. And you'll need access to this information during class. So if you want to plan to print those out, or if you have a device to bring to class, that would be best. And that's kind of what we're doing in the first 2 weeks of class. So if you have questions or concerns, or you don't understand how to do something, please, please, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Here's my email address. It's also on our syllabus. And so you should be able to get in contact with me, or come by my office hours next week, the following week, if you need to meet with me in person before we have class on the 30th. And yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. And I'm very much looking forward to meeting all of you, and I can't wait to get this class started.